Students, good afternoon all of you. Okay, today I will start measure of central tendency. Okay, so what is the concept of the central tendency? Central tendency mean that central tendency refers to an average or central value of a statistical series. So whatever is series is given according to our data, okay, or according to data, what is the data are given from this series of the data. When we find out the average of this data, this value is called the central value or central tendency. So central tendency refers to an average or central value of a statistical series. Okay students, so can you understood what do you mean by the central tendency? Now, what is the purpose of this central tendency? This central tendency usually we known as the averages value. Okay, so what are the, now we learn what are the purpose and functions of the averages. Okay, so let's see. So our first point is brief discussion, brief description. That means the main purpose of average is present. From the brief discussion we will find out the principal features of a data. Okay, so as a result, from this series we can find out the average, and by this average whatever is in the data is given, we can easily can understood whatever they are given. Okay, okay, next one is the comparison. See, by the averages we easily can compare between the different things. That means the whatever is the average income of the India and the average income of the America, by the this average we can easily compare which country is more developed or not. Okay, so our next point is comparison. Next, formulation of policies. See, by the averages the India government can find out the average income of a country. Okay, so or average income of a India. If per capita income of in India is 92,565 per annum, okay, which is much less than the other countries. So, by this, Indian government should take the such type of the economic policies how they can increase the per capita income of our India. So, formulation of policies. Next one is the statistical analysis. So, average constitute the basis of statistics analysis. So, for example, if we find out the average mark of one students for every subject, so by this average mark, the student in which particular subject he or she is poor or weak, we can easily find out. So this one is one another function or purpose, statistical analysis. For the statistical analysis we need the average. Next one value for all. See your central value, measure of central tendency. See the chapter name, measure of central tendency. Debargho. Okay. So, averages presents the universe or the mass of the statistical data. So, one value represents all the values of series. So, by the average, we can draw the average value which is the much closer than to the other values. Okay, so that's why we can say the one value for all. Okay, now there are some types of the statistical averages. Let's see. So, these averages we can form two types. One is the mathematical averages, another is the positional averages. Okay, mathematical averages and positional averages. And these mathematical averages we can differentiate three types. One is the arithmetic mean, geometric mean and the harmonic mean. There are three types of mean. So, under the Mathematical averages, there are three type. Arithmetic mean, geometric mean, and 3 harmonic mean. Okay, so now write down these 3 type of mean. Completed, Devargo? Okay. Okay, write first. Now positional averages. Under this, mean, median, partition value, and mode. Okay, these 3. Now, what do you mean by the arithmetic mean? Arithmetic mean is nothing but one simple average of all item in a same series. So, in a series, whatever is data is given from this series, the average value of this series is the, we can say, the arithmetic mean or mean. Okay, this arithmetic mean specifically and maximum time we can define as a mean. Okay, so arithmetic mean is as same as the mean. Completed? So how we find out this arithmetic mean or mean? See, for example, Ram plays 5 matches, Sham plays 6 matches, Mohan plays 7 matches. So there are the 5 children, they plays various number of the matches. So how from this, how we can find out the average number of the matches? Okay, so let's see one example of the arithmetic mean. Number of matches, five plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 is equal to 35, and number of boys 7. Okay, now mean, or you can also write down arithmetic mean or AM. Okay, so 35, total number of the matches, or you put total value of the item. So these are the items. Total values of item is 35 and number of items. How many number of items? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 35 divided by 5. We can get the 7. So 7 is the AM or arithmetic mean of the given number of the matches, averages of the matches. Okay, done. See here, 5 boys are there. Okay, Ram, Sham, Mohan, Kishan and Ravi. Ram plays in this is one of cricket match, and Ram plays 5 matches, Sam plays 6 matches, Mohan plays 7 matches, Kishan plays 8 matches and Ravi plays 9 matches. Okay, so these are the number of matches they played. Now, and how many number of students, boys are there? 5, right? So how we find out the mean? The way of the finding the mean is total value of the items. These all are say the items. Okay, so total value of the item means what? 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 divided by the number of items. How many number of items is given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total values of items, number of items is 35 by 5 is equal to 7. Devargo, understood or not? Okay, very good. Now write down the definition of the arithmetic mean. Okay. Can I rub this? Okay, thank you. So write down the definition of arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean or mean is the number which is obtained by adding the values of all the items of a series and dividing the total by the number of items. This is the definition of the arithmetic mean, and you already written the formula of the arithmetic mean. Okay, so now this one we can write down in a mathematical form. So this arithmetic mean or mean is denoted by x bar, and number of item, if we say x1, x2, x3 dot 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 up to xn, and see there are n number of items, so this n number of items we denoted by capital N. Okay, so this x1 plus x2 xn, we can write down summation of x divided by n. N means total number of items, and summation x means the summation of the number of the items. Okay, clear? Devargo, write down the formula also. Okay, here I mentioned that one. X bar means arithmetic mean, n number of items, okay, and this summation, or you also can tell this sign is sigma. Okay, so next day we learn there are the two types of arithmetic mean. One is the simple mean, another is the weighted arithmetic mean. So next day we learn in briefly. So for today, any question, Debargo? Okay, so for today, thank you and bye.